whenever it's actually live.
Welcome to the fans.
Yes.
Welcome to another Game Fan stream. Or if you're on Rumble, just a casual Adam Meisner stream.
Oh yeah, we don't have a Rumble account. It's just me. Well, I guess that's fine.
Hey, Red Wolf Corp revamped. Hooray! Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. We didn't follow your advice. We ended up playing more Remnant 2.
Yeah, so
I played a little bit more on my own, and I found it much more tolerable on the. Okay.
Sorry.
I found it much more tolerable on the regular difficulty, but.
Yeah, so if you play the regular difficulty, it puts you into a new map, which is much
It's
more
it's
suited
completely
to the
different.
guns they start you with.
But like the map that they started us with the last stream is so terrible. Like I hate those robot enemies, genuinely.
Yeah.
Let's see how long you last. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I'm going to be, I believe, joining Adam's game for this one.
Yes, and I have a different map now, but it's like it's randomly generated, but it's like a similar map. Same enemies. Trisha got some like what do you call it? Some Bloodborne ass looking place.
Yeah, with undead and everything. It was actually much better.
Wait a second.
Wait a gosh darn second. How's the audio? Is it okay, Red Wolf Corp revamped? You have such a long name.
I fucked with the settings on your
You have like the mics switched?
No.
Okay.
I fucked with the settings on your OBS, but not this one.
Oh, okay.
So does that work? Oh, can you change that during stream? So because I'm multi-streaming to Rumble, Adam's mic has a nasty echo. Are you sure it's?
Oh, now you have the echo.
Are you sure it's my mic? Meaning what?
Yeah, when I listened to the stream, it sounded like my voice sounded normal.
Is it like I'm echoing into Trisha's mic? So that when I speak, I echo?
And maybe we just switched the robot effect onto you now. I don't know how, but somehow. He says yes.
Interesting. So if I do this and this, does Trisha get the echo? Trisha, speak.
Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2, and 3. He says, when you speak, you echo, and you're a bit quiet as well. That's probably why he's echoing. Is because
Trish has an echo. Okay, so what changed was okay. How did that happen? Is it mic 2, and then this is mic 1? So I'm using audio input capture for my mic, and then I'm using mic/aux for Trisha's mic. So Trisha, if you speak,
hello, hello, hello.
And then you have an echo. Is it caused by using a source that's audio input capture instead of one that's labeled mic?
Oh, that's interesting. Hey, love to draw. Yeah, you're not first. Red Wolf Corp got here, like, super quickly, within, like, the first minute or so.
So this one is Pokemon 2. Okay. What if I do... What if I do this and, like, if Trisha speaks...
Hello, hello. I am a Dannphan.
Is that inaudible? So I think somehow if Trisha's mic is unmuted, I might be getting recorded by two, like, not that I'm getting recorded by both mics, but like when I go into the audio settings, it seems to have both of our advanced audio properties. Oh, doesn't really do anything, does it?
Complicated audio stream things.
Okay, well, I guess Trisha can just, like, be in a well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because it still picks you up, it's just... I'll, like, turn the mic more towards you, so...
I mean, like, it sounds pretty cool when I echo. You gotta admit, guys.
It kind of do. So.
How do you do, though?
Anyway, I swapped my character because shotguns suck and all of the abilities from that class are trash. Including, by the way, I had some ability that was like, if you're point blank with the enemy, you'll do 3.5 extra damage. The medic has an ability that just you always do 2.5 extra damage. So like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening? I have to be like point blank and I get 1% more damage? Why? This is trash.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing double medics.
Yeah. I like healing anyway.
Yeah. I like healing too.
Also, go into your settings. Tab.
Okay.
Gameplay. Options. Go to options. Okay.
Don't.
Options. Gameplay. Show helmet. There you go.
I don't. But I don't want to. I like the mouse.
Oh, okay. Then turn it back on. I just figured you made a face for a reason, but I guess
yeah, but
not.
now I have a new character.
Oh, did you fuck up your face this time?
No.
Okay. So, I've noticed the pistol is much better for dealing with these things. Big range issue. Like, further away it did, like, no damage. Not a good example of what I'm talking about when I say it's much better for these. My character's also much weaker than before. I got a trait point in the tutorial, but you can skip the tutorial, so if you do, you just don't get a trait point. Apparently there's like a cap that you end up bumping up against at some point, so... Because there's a bunch of people trying to remove the trait point cap, so... I guess that means that it's not a huge problem, that I'll end up capped out, regardless of exploration or doing tutorials or whatever. If not, I'll cheat myself into trait points, but...
Is it easy to cheat and stuff in this game?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not.
That's unfortunate.
I tried, but, you need cheat engine like 7.5 to get this one table to work that claims to have it as a thing. All the other cheat tables are broken, and everybody's like hawking their shitty programs to change the game. I don't really trust anything that isn't cheat table, though. Or cheat engine, rather. Yeah, for whatever reason, the pistol's just much much better for these things. I think also Trisha's probably a higher level.
Yeah, I was playing a little bit more, so...
Yeah. This is like basically a fresh character. I messed around a little bit, but just to test out like what guns worked. So we're supposed to fight a boss before we get in here.
Oh, really?
You know, well, every time we played, we fought a.
Oh, you mean the mini bosses?
Yeah, sure.
I was thinking like there was an actual hidden boss room somewhere.
Thanks. What is there? I dropped a heal spot. Oh, it's the coils on its back are the crit spot, not the head.
Oh, that was...
Did a second boss spawn?
I don't know what happened there. I just saw a bunch of explosions and then I was on the ground. So.
Bizarre.
All good.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened. I shot a healing thing at the ground, but we just died, so I don't know.
Yeah, next time, I should just like double stack another healing thing after like a half a second when yours is spawned.
Benevolence? What the fuck? Why am I using this? Alright, that's gotta change.
Oop. So how's everybody in chat doing? Hope you've been having a great week.
Actually, how do I do that? Okay, now I can control which weapon I have equipped without having to worry about the fucking mouse wheel moving.
That's nice.
What does benevolence do? Does anyone fucking know what relics are? Because this entire class is based around relics, and I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but I have relic dust in my inventory.
I assume relics are like the Estus flask thing, but... Dropping a heal spot? Am I in the healing? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Nice. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. There we go.
Woo.
Oh, guy behind me.
My God. Oh, come on. Stop reloading.
Probably should have just shot him. Haven't heard of this game before last night. Yeah, it's like a shooting Souls-like, something like that.
Yeah, which is a good concept. Wish that they had done a little better, but you know. I see.
Yeah, it's worth playing a garbage game, even if you're, like, even if it's garbage, if you get to play with your girlfriend, is kind of how it works. Yeah, so just the melee weapon is way better for the medic, because you can just hold on it like this forever, and you can interrupt it at any time with a dodge. So unlike a normal swing where you're committing to being open like that and you're unable to dodge until the swing's over, with those, you don't have to. Yeah. So whenever we heal each other, we build up the green bar, which apparently gives us an extra relic charge. Also, remember, you can heal me by shooting the green thing.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. I have to hit F first.
Shit. Long gun ammo. It's for you, since you're using machine gun. Guess I'll grab the pistol over here. Okay. It's a lot of ammo.
Ooh. We're gonna need it.
Guess we should grab that yellow thing up there.
Yeah. So I guess there's... I don't know, because of the map being, like, randomly, like, fixated together, but maybe there's a way up there.
Trapping a heal spot? Come on, come on.
Aggro over here. Alright.
Oh, you killed the big guy?
Yeah. He wasn't shit.
They're much more straightforward to fight, those guys. I was editing my work today and realized a mild but annoying continuity error where a character is being chased throws off their mantle and into the face of their pursuer. Then, when another character witnesses the aftermath of the pursued character's murder, that
mantle was at the scene, blood-soaked.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the, I mean, if the that's not actually a continuity error. Like it might be a continuity error in your head, but
you could actually
if I
spin it and then be like, oh, somebody moved it.
well, no, I mean if I was reading that, the guy chasing them took the mantle away from their face, was mad, murdered them, then put the mantle on top of their corpse. Okay, we got a ghost guy. Do you want to shoot the minor guys and I'll shoot the ghost guy?
Oh, sure. I can do that.
I died. Could you drop yourself a heal so you don't die?
Yep. And I got exploded. The real reason why these fucking enemies are garbage. Hey, Sketchy Drawer, welcome to chat.
Hey.
Yeah, the real reason why this area is such fucking hot garbage, everyone's like shooting at you and interrupting you while you're trying to do very basic things.
Yeah. I guess it's another problem with trying to copy Dark Souls is they have a poise mechanic and it's totally unnecessary. So like you have an unseen poise meter that is slowly being whittled down by getting shot. So when you take enough hits, you will be interrupted. But because you're getting shot with these very like nebulous kind of projectiles, it just feels incredibly random when you get interrupted because you're getting hit with these dinky little projectiles, then randomly you'll be like, ugh!
You're right.
And you can't see the stagger bar because Dark Souls you can't see the stagger bar. So because of Dark Souls, they decided to add a stupid mechanic. Because
there's a lot of uniquely dumb things too.
Hmm.
Like having those crazy, badly written cutscenes.
Opted to just make it that she had a scarf also, and that was what she threw back. How are you gonna blind someone with a scarf? Like a mantle is like a whole like cloak looking thing, right? So that's heavy enough to blind someone, but like I don't even know if you can throw a scarf.
Gotta reload.
Where are you? Okay.
There, let me just switch to this one.
Walk left. I have a heal spot open. Oh, great. Well, if you want healing, you can go over to that random spot I shot out. I hate that. I honestly cannot stand that you can't... that you have to shoot both shots. You can't just, like, shoot once. I don't see that as being, like...
valuable at all.
Yeah, it's such fucking garbage because there's... What situation are you in that you need to shoot... You need to spam both of your heal shots at the ground? Like... It's just a garbage controls. Just let me shoot one. And then switch back to bullets. It's so fucking painful. And then there's all this stagger time. So you're like... You shoot out one, you heal, you get staggered, and then you're pressing F to toggle, but it won't take your inputs while you're staggered, but you're almost always staggered, so it's hard to like know when you're controlling your character and not. The stagger animations aren't even like super clear. You also, if your gun is overheated, you can't put in commands, so you can't...
Right, yeah.
You can't switch your weapon if your gun is hot. So
yeah, you have to do a whole animation where you're like, ooh, that's hot.
Yeah, ever burn yourself so bad that you're like, I can't put this down. I have to hold it and look at it. stagger is like the gameplay equivalent of killing a character. You should do everything to make sure that it's smooth, because it's the least enjoyable part of the experience. Because if you kill a character and you do it really dumb, like it's like, she died because she was allergic to peanuts in an EpiPen storage room.
With my refrigerator.
Why didn't she use the EpiPens? It's like, oh, don't worry about it. She's dead now. Do you want to go into the building or keep looking for, like, bosses and stuff?
Well, I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
I guess we fought our one boss, so...
Yeah, there should be, like, an actual boss room, right?
So can you shoot that guy on the side? Yeah, okay. Oh, another one. Across the bridge. Oh, behind us, there's another soldier guy. Sorry, I think I strafed into you.
It's okay.
To your gunshots.
We're both healers. We'll be fine.
Yeah. The railing's broken on the side. Suspicious. Is there a drop down?
Well, there is a poisonous smog.
Sus. Oh, we got a little guy in the corner. I assume he wakes up when we go in.
Yeah, man, he's dead. Oh, pulling out the cool guy moves over there, huh?
I kind of suspected it would do a shit ton of damage, and it does. Because, like, the machine gun does okay, but it's like 20 a shot or something, or less.
Right.
The flail did 90 each hit, so... I think melee is quite good. So if the subclasses are the same as the regular classes, I'm going to pick some kind of... whatever the close quarters class was.
I'm going up the
Is
fun
this
elevator.
poisonous? Too bad. Oh, you're leaving?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm off to better places.
What's the deal with this game? It was looking like it's post-apocalyptic, not some sort of dark fantasy game. So we went into a Stargate, basically. You ever see like Stargate SG-1? It's like the same thing, except a crystal. So we went to some other world, and
Yeah. Our friend is like sick or whatever, and she's a strong, independent black woman who's better than us at everything, except that she's sick. Otherwise, she would be the one saving the world.
oh yeah, yeah, it's garbage writing. I don't know if you saw the first part, but it was real fucking bad.
It was a tragedy. She likes to say this is bad with a side of broccoli.
Yeah, that's a real line
That's a
that was
real
said.
line. That's all you really need to know about her. Like, why learn anything else, really? Yeah, fuck up that pot. Fucking stupid ass pot. That's what you get.
So, I was playing the close quarters class before. It's supposed to have a good melee weapon, but this is way better. You can just always have this happening.
Well, you can also buy more weapons at the hub world. I don't
What's
know,
this?
like, which one is the best, but...
We should go back, actually.
We're gonna go back to the hub world?
No,
I think this is
we should
boss.
go... Yeah, it's probably a boss. We should go back to exploring, because there's a trait point that... Oh, I thought the center was the button. There's a trait point that I haven't picked up that we picked up on our old characters,
There's no
so
fall damage in this game. Nice.
that is convenient. So we should go find that
There's
before
another
we...
here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, we can go down the side passage. We should explore.
Yeah, definitely get that.
He asks me if I've ever seen Stargate. Why, has everyone seen that? I don't know. Did we talk about it already? That was like my favorite sci-fi show for a while.
I guess that's the edge of the map. It's so fucking obnoxious. It's like, oh no, they're exploring too much. Let's give them illness.
Yeah, I liked that show a lot, and then I saw one episode, and it like was so disturbing that I just like.
Just some
yeah.
other writer decided.
I don't know. I mean, like, oh, there's a.
There's a mini boss.
Oh, yep.
Are you down?
No, not yet. Will be. I don't have any like heals.
I got another heal over here. Oh.
Okay, sweet.
Ooh, so good.
Yeah, looks like he's dead.
Nice.
Barely. Did you shoot me with the healing thing?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Oh, do you need healing?
Yeah, I do have like a ring on that like slowly regenerates, but thank you.
You got a ring?
Yeah, I got a ring in the other section, the easy section.
Easy section with good loot?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what the difficulty really means. Is just that you get a better area as your starting area. That's pretty shitty though, of the game to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Stargate. Yeah, Stargate is my yeah, it's probably my favorite like sci-fi series. Obviously, Stargate Universe was complete fucking garbage.
There's also Stargate Atlantis.
Stargate Atlantis I liked a lot.
That was pretty good.
The Wraiths were pretty cool. But still, that one episode of Stargate SG-1 was just so. It was so disturbing. Like I was like.
Yeah, it was unfortunately very disturbing.
I was not equipped for it. Like I didn't like know. I didn't know all this like Nazi bad stuff, so I didn't really get it.
Oh god, I get it.
And maybe I was like too young to. Okay.
Damn. Sorry.
Right.
I thought I was behind cover. Apparently wasn't enough.
I had some cover. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
Am I gonna
So
die
much
for that?
just to get it to work.
I think you must take more damage while you're reviving.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't want you to be able to do it in combat. Because I took so much fucking damage trying to revive you. Yeah, no, there was some episodes of Stargate SG-1 where they find another human planet, and they're super advanced and friendly and want to trade technology, and then but they're at war with another human faction on their planet, and then they're like, it's like, wait a second. Do all of the people that are like frozen in cryostasis look like you? And they're like, well, yeah. I mean, we're all like,
yeah. I mean, it's our country.
yeah. And then they're like,
not enough diversity.
Yeah. So they're like they doom them all to die, and they're like, no, help! And they're like, haha, not this time, Nazi. And I had no idea like why they were letting them all die, and I was so like traumatized by it because it was like my.
I thought this was the hero.
It was like, you know, I was like kind of young, and these were like, you know, these were like my, you know, they were all like my like, favorite characters, and all I could imagine was fucking Commander O'Neill just like leaving me to die, being like, "Hey, what a loser," and it was just so like disturbing.
They didn't literally say this, but it's kind of funny to imagine them saying that.
Yeah, no, they never gave a reason. They never gave a reason, and then I had to piece together, it's because Nazi bad or whatever. Yeah. So I found it quite disturbing. If I hadn't seen that one episode, I would probably not have nearly the same kind of like issue with it. But it's hard now that I've seen it, now that like, because it left such an impression on me, because I had no idea why they were letting all of those people die, because they're not Nazis, and I didn't really like I couldn't pull together like the connection.
Yeah, because they had like blonde hair, blue eyes or something.
I guess they did. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't see the episode that you were talking about. I've only heard you like recall it with me. I've only seen like a few episodes here and there because my mom would binge it. It was like a Netflix binge for me.
Okay, so triage seems to keep on getting upgraded on its own. The speed of reviving and being revived. That's what I upgraded last time.
That's what I just upgraded now.
This seems to be getting upgraded on its own, because it was just 10% that went to 15. I think it just upgrades as I level up. So putting a point in there doesn't seem to make any sense. I'll put a point into Revivalist.
We're doing pretty good so far.
Alright. So we found the trait point we found last time, so I guess it's time to go fight the big boss. Or whatever is over there, I suppose.
I guess we'll find out. It will be a surprise because I've never seen this boss before.
Yeah, fuck universe right in the ass sideways. That doesn't sound nearly as unpleasant as the fate I would desire for universe. That was so.
I've never seen Universe.
Oh,
I know that my mom watched a little bit of it, and she's like, yeah, I don't like it.
It's so fucking bad. Here, okay.
Low
So there's lots of bizarre things, right? It was like taken over by like, I don't know if it's the original writers or if it's just like the most unfathomable cucks, but they literally put like cuckold content into it.
No.
No,
really?
seriously. So you know like the communicators that it's like a river stone. You move it off the thing,
Sure,
you move it on the thing, and it'll like swap your body with you'll swap your consciousness into someone else's body to talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Long distance. That was like the precursor to the humans is the ancients, and that was their technology to communicate over like massive distances, right? So the plot of the show, the basic plot is strong, right? They get on a ship and it's going the opposite direction, super far into the galaxy, and they can't turn the ship around. They can't control the ship.
Drifting into space.
Well, not drifting, super speed out into another galaxy. It's like on a mission. Cool concept, right? But they go out of the range of communications. The only way they can communicate is through the stones. Sure, makes sense. They use the stones, and then this guy is like in someone else's body, like to communicate back home, and he goes to go have sex with his wife, and then he in someone else's body,
Oh God.
and then it like swaps back because they hit a speed bump, and then he's like, and then like the other guy gets swapped back in and comes, and it's like, what the fuck happened to Stargate, right?
Oh my God.
And then the wife like has an affair with the guy that like swapped bodies because he got a taste for it, And then his wife is like, like, you're no good anymore. Ugh. And then she's like, now, it was so unfathomably gay. It was the worst. I can't even, it was so bad. That was like, truly.
That's painful.
Compared to like the regular Stargate, which is not like, maybe a masterpiece or something, but like that was so fucking bad. It was just unbearably bad.
Oh man, it's cringe.
And here's the best way to explain, like, even if you are a cuck and you're like, oh yeah, that's the best content, right? Yeah, even if you're a fucking freak, they
oh no, that's the void, honey. You don't want to push me in there.
Yeah. Even if you're like, a total fucking degen freak and that's what you want to watch in your Stargate show, they start an episode by them running back through the Stargate away from an invisible T-Rex, and they're like, whew, good thing we got away from that thing. All right, time for a soap opera on the boat. And it's like, are you kidding me? I've been waiting for you to...
the show.
now for the show. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? I had to sit through this garbage. Like, it's basically just revealing there is nothing good that will ever happen in this show. It's all, like, gay cuck content. There's nothing enjoyable.
I'm assuming that these statues are supposed to be giving us some hint as to what we will be fighting.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe it looks like that, and then someone's trying to, like, slap his balls underneath.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah. Alright, boss time?
Sure. Hopefully there's like a quick save here so we don't have to keep on running through the wilderness.
Yeah, one would hope. Oh, a whole loading screen. Maybe it's not a boss. Ah, there's a checkpoint.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So this is just the next section.
Hey, wait a second. Upgrading weapons. You have enough resources to upgrade a weapon. Upgrading weapons ledges.
Yeah, you want to go upgrade your weapon?
I want to try something.
Oh.
Come here. Stand still.
I will. Ouch.
Okay. This is for science.
Uh-huh.
Is it the same damage if I shoot you everywhere? Okay. Oh. Now, here's another experiment I'm curious about. So I cannot build up item charges by shooting you. I have to shoot the enemy. Fair enough, fair enough. So what I'm testing is that I can just shoot you and then gain my green meter, which would, I guess... Okay. I want to figure out what a relic is. So when the green meter goes to the top, I'm going to get another relic charge. Is the relic charge the, like, shitty Estus that I've been using?
Oh, you know? Probably.
I had to heal more. To wait for that to come back up.
So the dragon heart, or shitty Estus, is called a relic. So that's probably what they're referring to.
They set up the chubby, nerdy guy to get the cute girl, and 2 episodes later have her fuck the idiot man-ho of the show. I gave up on the show way before that could happen, but I kind of saw that coming.
That sounds about right.
I like the guy who was, like, the scientist or whatever. He's an entertaining actor. He was, like, in Pulp Fiction and Lie to Me. He was cool. Like him. Alright, so is that going to go from 2 to 3? It is. Okay, so that is a relic. Now we know. I assume you can swap out different relics. That's why they don't just say your healing thing.
Yeah, I assume so.
So we should do that, because that's a garbage healing thing. Anything you could replace that with has got to be better, right? So.
Yeah, whenever we find a new relic, or a good new relic.
Are you a man now?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say, that's a pretty flat... Why are you so tiny?
Oh. Maybe you're tiny, huh?
I'm a big Giga Chad Guido over here. Alright, let's go and upgrade a weapon, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Consumables.
How do I confirm travel? It doesn't even pop up for me.
Ammo boxes. Jesus Christ. Every single time you rest at a bonfire, they're like trying to dump all this stuff on you.
Yeah, it's a sign of a Garbo sweet baby ink game.
This was sleazy, political, and gay. It was just awful. Trying to be dark and edgy like Battlestar Galactica, but mixed with the annoying drama of Gossip Girl. Yeah, I think
that summarizes a lot of shows nowadays.
I've heard the I've heard the intellectual opinion that cuck stuff is gay, and I think they're right.
No, it's kind of gay. Yeah, it's kind of gay.
Yeah, I would say so. You know what's fascinating is there's a bunch of like gay content that's like straight. If you've ever been hanging out with the boys and you like put on some shitty horror movie, you're bound to run into this one company. Like if you're looking for shitty horror movies specifically, you're bound to run into this one company. You know, I don't remember exactly what they're called, but they put out terrible horror movies which are gay, but they're like straight, right? So there's only straight content within the movie, but it's made specifically for a gay audience.
So it's like guys with their shirts off type thing.
Like
lots of
that's obviously that's part of it, but it's way weirder than just guys don't have their shirts on.
If they're always eating bananas or popsicles.
No. So it's like straight. There's like, and there's never anything like overtly sexual.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to say not overtly sexual, but there's nothing like pornographic in it. But it's very gay, and it's kind of hard to explain why it's gay. It's mostly the camera angles, right? But like looking up because we were like, who the fuck made this garbage movie? This is so weird. Like this scene is going on for so long, where like he's getting possessed, like he's sleeping and getting possessed, right? But then he's just like shirtless and be like, oh no, but like he has no blankets on. He's just shirtless, like laying in a bed, being like, oh no, and like then we like look up the movie, and it's from some company that like shits out these movies like super quick.
Is
like,
it the same director?
No, I don't know, but it's a company that specifically their goal is to make like the gay shit that's like straight, right? And
trying to convert people.
No. It's stuff that's theoretically consumed by gay people, but it's all like the content of the movie itself is straight.
Yeah, I was theorizing at first maybe if it's a small like, studio and the director for all these films is just so happens to be gay.
You do bring up an interesting question. Is like, is this for converting people? I don't know. And then is it also?
I was mostly joking.
But I wonder if there's people that think that they're gay but they're not.
Oh yeah, just
you know what I mean?
Because they subconsciously are taking in like, oh no.
I don't know.
On the TV.
I don't know because there's like there are people that like turn gay, right? They watch too much porn, they like turn gay, and I wonder if those people enjoy this content because they're not really gay, so they want I don't know. It's such a confusing, complicated deal. getting further away from the truth, I would guess, too. Okay, upgrading equipment. Oh, okay. So is it worth upgrading anything?
Whatever you use the most, I suppose. Just like increasing damage for it.
Is iron limited, I wonder? This is a huge upgrade, by the way. The steel flail.
Yeah.
This only increases the damage by like 1. But I guess it's
similarly to like Souls-like games. When you upgrade it to a certain point, then you need a different kind of iron, etc., etc.
This seems like a worthwhile upgrade because it's. I mean, obviously you swing less with the flail than you shoot with the machine gun, but actually I can upgrade 2 things, so I'll upgrade the flail. Something tells me I won't get anything better than the flail for a long time because of its like moveset. I'll upgrade that. Is this what the kids call gay coded? I don't fucking know. But it's a wild ride. I cannot remember what the show is called, or this movie was called. We were watching, but it was so fucking boring. No, there's no way I'm gonna
have a watch along.
No, there's no way I'm gonna figure out what the hell this is called.
Hey, do you have any materials for getting more of whatever this bitch is selling?
Traveler. She's already come up with a nickname for me. Root ganglia. Okay.
Yeah. There's also like the buy option. There's craft, there's buy, and then there's sell, but like you're never gonna sell anything to her.
What are you? Fucking actual demon. I would like to kill you, but I guess that's not allowed.
Yeah, we can only kill each other.
Can I even kill you? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. He seems...
We're your friends, but not the NPCs that we love.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we'll go back to getting through that area.
I guess so.
Is there anything else you wanted to do here?
I don't know. I suppose not.
I mean, upgrading the weapons is like the important thing, you know?
Looks like my high school gym teacher, the woman with the short hair. I assume that's what you're... I had one of those too.
You just go to last visited and it should be the last one we touched.
What is Phantom? Okay. Why does this have a primary objective is in Phantom Wasteland?
Yeah, but we're in a cooler area. Fuck that.
Yeah, I had a bunch of metalhead friends, and they tend to be into horror movies and stuff. So I would end up watching a lot of shitty horror movies as like one of the more like fun excursions.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Sounds pretty fun. Ooh, this way.
I think we're in the wrong spot.
There's iron over here if you would like to upgrade anything else.
Yeah, I think this might have been where we started in the area, but I could be wrong.
What, this?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Anyway, we didn't talk about it last time in tremendous detail, but the con we went to was pretty okay.
Yeah, it was not half bad.
Yeah, there was... Now, across from us was like a pretty like...
Well, the second day, yeah.
Yeah, the second day there was like pretty degen stuff like across from us. She was selling like t-shirts
weird.
with... Now, do you not need iron?
Not really.
Okay.
Because I'm already kind of onto the next upgrade material.
Oh, I see how it is. You start in an area that's actually possible to explore without dying.
Yeah. Imagine
Can I... What's going on?
God damn, you fucked that guy up.
Did you heal me? Damn.
Sorry.
So yeah, no, she was like selling a T-shirt that was like, it said like, it's been one of those weeks past the Yowie. It's like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, she had pronoun buttons. She had one of those like big pillowcases that you snuggle with your anime waifu. Only it was an obese anime waifu, with like.
It was so
No
it was so much
tits.
uglier than you can imagine. It was so
I think
bad.
It might have supposed to have been a trans obese anime waifu.
I think I would be more attracted to a transmission than that. There was a guy there before, but I guess not.
A lot of people would like look at that pillowcase and like laugh at it while going by because it was just so absurd.
Yeah, and it was scaring
oh my
away
God,
our...
that was so much damage.
I know. It was scaring away our fucking customers. I should have... I didn't know you were putting down a heal thing, or I would have stayed there. No, you're gonna die. You have to kill them. Yeah, it was so gross. Let me see. I sent a picture to my cousin, and he was very amused.
Yes. And it was
Fucking
on
Google
that day, funny
apps are
enough,
such
that I
trash.
decided to dress up as a crusader. It was a good day. It was a good day for that choice. When we got put next to, or across from that table. Hey, Gabe. Welcome to chat. How are you doing this fine night? This fine Thursday night.
Here, I'll throw it in the gilded thing so you guys can...
If you guys are interested in looking at what we're talking about.
You definitely are not, but if your morbid curiosity...
If that gets the better of you, then check the gilded.
Yeah, you, for sure, it would be a mistake to look at this, but... I will throw it into the gilded thing. Man, gilded is such a piece of shit when
Lucky
you're
Draw
trying
says,
to...
I'm telling you guys, add bumper stickers to your shop. I drive a Subaru. I can always find room for another bumper sticker. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how popular bumper stickers are. But then again, I always see people like selling stickers at these conventions, and I'm always thinking like, I don't know, who buys those? But I guess people do. They're always like expensive stickers too. It's like $5 for a sticker. I'm like, Jesus, man.
Well, if you want a bumper sticker to stay, it's gotta be kind of pricey.
Well, like just regular stickers at those conventions. Just like regular anime stickers.
Oh, what the fuck is that? I don't know, but I had to... it was like right...
Marshall, did you see that?
It was right in front of us the whole fucking time, and it's so disturbing. I was like the... It's like, I don't know if I could make something quite uglier than that. It's so... It's so...
over the top,
yeah, it's so fucking ugly. I think Trish's theory is that it's supposed to be like a tranny or something, but...
Well, because the boobs look like fatty boobs.
Those are the shittiest... Yeah, like Trisha was doing the entire Venture Bros skit of mournful tits. She was like, I just want to get 2 little coffins and give a funeral for each of those poor mournful tits. Those are the saddest tits I've ever seen.
The funny part is there were like boxes that were coffins next to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Perfect for those wonderful tits.
Yeah, damn.
Takes so many presses of E to get it to work. Oh god, this is definitely a mini boss. Yep.
Oh, I dropped again. You
You want me to?
No, don't.
Oh.
It's not even funny ugly, it's just fucking ugly and disturbing. Yeah. It looks like Rachel Levine, the health minister of Pennsylvania.
Shots fired.
I'm gonna look up.
If you never saw Rachel Levine,
Oh, is it better that I never see Rachel Levine?
Well, like during COVID, Rachel Levine would speak, and like as you can imagine, people memed on that particular person quite a bit when they would speak as like the official. Yeah, they're trans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell. Yeah. So other than that stuff across from us, it was pretty fine. The staff was incredibly friendly.
Oh yeah, some of the most friendly staff we've ever encountered.
Yeah, they were super nice. They were like
They asked us how we were doing. Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy? They like wanted us to come back and stuff, you know?
Yeah, the guy was talking to me about his puzzles for like D&D and stuff. I thought maybe if I was getting healed, but no. So that's a new ghost enemy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it said Rachel, I thought it was gonna be like a woman.
Yeah, well, welcome to 2024, bit.
I do hate how the whole like trans thing really like preys on Now, is this a shortcut? It feels like it could be, right?
Yeah, maybe in a better game where everything isn't randomly generated.
Can't get it. Are they shooting you because you're not in line of sight? Do you want to come over here?
Sure.
Well,
I'm over here now.
I mean, I was gonna drop a heal spot, but yeah.
Aha. It's fine. I'll get another one later.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess should we aggro them and then pull them through? Yeah, back up, because I don't have a shot.
Is this good?
Well, no.
I can't. I'm not looking at your screen.
Well, you have to pull them into the building, is what I'm saying. So like,
I already shot like 2 of them.
uh huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I shot them all.
Okay. So I thought there were a lot last time.
Yeah, well, I also shot 2 coming into the building. Oh, there's more iron over here if you want it.
Sure.
Like I said, you know, randomness of this game is not a good idea, but...
Yeah. No, because, like, if you want to escape just being an evil white man, like...
Oh, look at that. Why don't you get that ring?
Oh.
Oh, boss?
Guy up there, yeah.
Oh my god, lightsaber.
Trying to heal.
There you go.
Nice.
I can kill him. Good.
Reserve boosting gem.
Increases health regeneration. Sweet.
Cool. Yeah, that whole I don't know if I finished that thought, but like it's unfortunate that that whole like movement it really preys on white people or white men specifically because you know it's the whole like if you want to be successful like socially, you can certainly make yourself more successful by just being trans as a guy because it makes you unfireable. It forces people to hire you, you know. And so it's like it is very unfortunate. It's obviously very it's very upsetting seeing anyone like kind of fall into that. But yeah, there's a guy flanking from underneath. I shot him though. Oh, another big guy.
Man, what timing? Just got here.
I don't know if it's possible for me to, yeah.
It's alright.
Maybe we should go play through your starter area.
Well, I already got through my starter area and then went into a new area.
Yeah, society raises boys as if they were defective girls. Yeah, it's tough because a lot of stuff that boys naturally want to do, they're treated as though they're stupid or as though they're, there's something wrong with them. It's like, you like violence, you're stupid, and it's like, I don't know, dude. That'd be a pretty stupid position to have after someone beats you to death.
You're beating me in the face. You're dumb.
Yeah, so it's tough for boys. That's like it's a hard thing to shake, and like I think like my own experience is I'm pretty timid generally. Like I'm pretty like non-confrontational, but my experience through life, like getting bullied and stuff, it kind of caused me to adapt into like these sparkles are very pretty, I must say. Kind of caused me to adapt into being like very aggressive in certain social situations.
Yeah.
It's like I can remember being in conversations where like I would say the writing of like an action movie or something is good. It is sufficient writing. It does what it needs to do as writing for. So that's actually not a good idea. You're fanning the computer. That will not help. If you blow air into the computer, you're going to keep the hot air in. What you need is to suck air out. So you need a fan to blow the opposite direction.
If I'm blowing down into these holes?
No, it's all holding air.
It's also holes back here.
Mm-hmm.
So it like pushes it down and out.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know. But yeah, what you need is a fan to blow the other direction. Yeah, like I mentioned like last stream, that discussion of like the like action movie writing being good or bad or whatever. There's like kind of this sort of mind virus that people have where they're like, well, action movie dumb, action movie writing dumb. But in reality, you need the writing to be effective at like what you want the movie to do. So you're generally not trying to put out some kind of weird philosophical point with your movie, with your action movie. So generally like you're trying to do different things. So if you think about like writing as, making something function, like making a movie function, you're kind of looking at the writing differently. But I remember being in conversations about that and someone being like, Adam, like very dismissively, going like, it's dumb. And then, someone like that can't handle thinking, also can't handle being told they're retarded to their face. Ah, shit. Yeah. We're fucked. Alright, I'm retreating out.
Alright, now it's following you.
Oh. Perhaps some Fist of the North Star will be the cure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, make everyone more masculine.
This time period will be looked up or looked as years down the line. It'll be seen as quite a dark time. Yeah. The way we view Rome after Commodus took over the empire, I'm sure.
I think.
Are you being a based Giga Chad right now?
I think people generally will probably make fun of us. They'll make fun of this time period, and
it's like, why did you put up with this? Shooting them on the bridge. It's probably the smart idea.
got one coming in there. Shield dude.
Teamwork. Nice.
Oh shit. Also, writing kind of divides into multiple parts, right? It's like when someone says the writing is bad, it kind of matters if they're talking about like the plot writing, dialogue writing, character writing. Because there'll be some writing that doesn't show up in a movie. Where like someone will say like how the actor should be portraying the character and stuff like that. And then like some of the dialogue will serve to make the character kind of come off well, or make different characters portray well, and that writing might that writing might not be so obvious, because you can have really dog shit lines in dialogue and have it still amount to a very well portrayed character. So even if you can't like spell to some extent, you could still have the writing like put a character together well.
I totally agree. Yeah. I know people like that.
So yeah, like even if all your like conversations feel incredibly unnatural, you could still, you're distracting. It's not good to have it be quite so bad, but it's still possible for it to. I'm gonna put down a heal spot over here.
Okay, I'll go over to you.
Is there some way we're supposed to be breaking the shields?
I need to shoot at him for
I kind of suspect we just don't know how to break the shields.
Oh, you know what? For like the standing robots, you can like break the shield with your melee weapon like faster. So there's also that.
We've got another one of these. I don't know what they do. What a Luminite.
That gets added to your yeah. So you can use that for your relic.
What?
Something like that. Looks so pretty, huh?
Like, what are these for?
Oh, the crystal things. Right. So if you take that and some other thing to the lady who like gave you the healing shot, you can like buy some stuff. You can like craft more stuff.
Okay.
That you can do.
Okay. What does this do? Increases the hits meta can take before losing gray health by 1. What is gray health? I know, but I know what it is. It's like the lazy health bar area, but I just don't know what is the point of it? Is that what they mean by regeneration? Anyway, back to shooting, I guess. Do you also get the crystal when I pick it up?
I don't think so. I think that's just like an item for like trading and stuff, so it's limited.
Okay.
I get some of the things that you pick up, like I get the skill point, whatever it's called.
I also get scrap when you pick it up.
Oh, cool. That's neat.
I guess there's no purpose to this, but...
Guess we just gotta go in this hole over here. Ooh. Very nice. Check it out.
Time-worn unguent. Relic dust, iron.
Iron Reaper Soul Stealer. It is a cool attack name, I'll give it that. Alright, so over here. What is there over here? There's pots to break. Hell yeah.
Based?
Based.
Oh, okay.
Pot breaking is based. I'm gonna kill this guy. Because he is here. Alright.
Interesting. Did anyone see the gameplay footage for the upcoming Hunter x Hunter fighting game?
No, but I assume it looks very similar to a lot of the other anime fighting games they've been pumping out. Which I've been hearing very samey reviews on, where it's like, yeah, it's not that great once you play it for a while.
But that's like every fighting game. Not every fighting game. Like obviously,
some fighting games are like really.
Yeah. Obviously, there's like Soul Calibur and stuff, but not every. But most
really
games
like
are.
The Dragon Ball Z fighting game, whatever that's called.
Okay, well, there's like 10,000, so.
Yeah. I don't know which one's the one that people like. But one of them they like.
I mostly just enjoy the Dragon Ball Z fighting games because I get to play as Dragon Ball Z characters. Although I did have one on PS2 on the emulator for PS2, which had an insane character selection, and yeah, it was a little fucked up on the emulator, but it's okay. It was very entertaining to play as Broly.
Kakura.
Oh yeah.
There would be a secret over there. There was not.
Some of the characters in that game, like Sleeper, super good. Like TN, he has his I-beam can't be blocked. Amazing. Good gameplay decision. Also, Destructo Disc is just like if you hold on like Energy Blast or whatever with obviously Krillin, but then also Android. Oh, and you picked up the iron. I got it.
Yeah. That's interesting.
How much iron did you get just now?
I think one.
Okay, I got one too. Oh, guys.
Fucking got him.
Oh, they do have lightsabers. I didn't know what you were talking about before.
Oh.
Healing spot. Here's the healing. Good. Nice.
Alright, I think we got him. Hold on. Bad time to need to reload.
Oh yeah.
Alright, cool.
Pistol ammo did so much fucking damage to that guy.
Oh yeah?
Unupgraded, it was 54s when I shot him in the eye.
Really? That is really...
So I don't even know what I'm doing with this heavy machine gun. It seems like so many different enemies, the pistol is just way better. And the rate of fire and accuracy on the pistol is like nothing to scoff at. Like,
Over here?
look how fast you can dump the pistol mag.
We have a Tome of Knowledge. You know what that means?
Nice.
Treatments. What do you think you're getting?
I'll probably just put another point into... into reviving, because we still can't revive each other.
No, that's fair.
But we almost can. So I don't know.
We're getting closer, right?
Yeah, if we, but like nothing else seems very valuable. Although maybe skill cooldown, right? Maybe, but yeah, I seem to increase the healing modifier, like the triage thing, no matter what I do. So
that's good.
Stamina, I don't think I'm seeing any like real.
Yeah, I mean, unless you wanted to go full melee.
Maybe increasing this would be good, but I think I'll put a few more points into.
Oh, there's also a chest over here. And what do we got? Okay, we got more iron and relic dust. Could be better. Is that even more iron over there? Yeah. I'll take it. Being developed by the studio that worked on Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. So far it looks alright, not highly flashy like DB Fighter Z, but that fast 3-on-3 action is there, and it looks fun. Might get it. It's coming out on Switch. Yes, and PC, okay.
I'm not really a big Hunter x Hunter fan, so I don't know if I would even like enjoy it that much. I grabbed the One Punch Man fighting game though. It was like super cheap on sale, so maybe it'll be fun.
I heard people say that it wasn't that great, but then again, you know.
Yeah, but like,
what do they know? They're not playing with their friends.
yeah, there's a whole like yeah, there's a whole like genre of fighting game which is like super sick characters that you really like that you get to.
Yeah, I think Jump Force was really fun on day one, just because you're playing all the different characters and seeing what you can do.
I like Jump Force. I just hate how you have to run around and like to enter a match. You can't just like start.
Oh yeah, they have a little world and everything.
Yeah, obviously the performance is super
It's
bad.
very bad, yeah.
It's like really badly optimized. But it's a fun game. I'll probably. Yeah, I mean, that game is gonna be so fun. You show your kids one day like fucking like, I don't know, Naruto or something, and be like, oh, check this out, and then they
check out all the shit you can do, man.
Yeah, they'll be so excited.
Yeah. Jump Force eventually got kind of stale for me. And they had like all these patches not too long after, where like it would just like be changing things about like the moveset and stuff, and it was really confusing to see that.
Yeah, so the point of that is so that it makes it like livens up the competitive scene, so then like people have to change what they're doing and whatever.
Yeah.
Typically, I'm not a super fan of that kind of thing, but
I mean, like, it wasn't even that long after it was just released, too, where it was just, like, changing everything.
yeah.
Could have used a little bit more.
Adding extra special moves is always fair game.
That's always fun, sure.
Like,
I like it when they like, do them in Soul Calibur and stuff.
Yeah. Seems like Soul Calibur, they took out a couple moves because they're
Oh,
trying.
did they?
Yeah, they did.
Trying to make it more balanced.
I can't remember what they took out, but they're. Oh, I think it was Valdo. You can no longer do a certain thing. You can't crawl on the floor anymore, I think.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like the classic Voldo thing.
I'm pretty sure Valdo can't crawl now,
You
yeah.
can no longer have gay sex with your enemies.
Yeah, you can't have fun. Valdo's not allowed to. Because I don't know, but you can't. You know how you could crawl forward and then do the wave and stuff?
Yeah, of course.
I believe they took that out. You can get into that mode, maybe, but I don't know. I think they just straight up removed it. Which is kind of lame, not gonna lie.
Well,
Removing
they could've,
features.
like, kept it in and tried to nerf it somehow. I don't know. It's no longer on digital stores. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Is there any reason for that?
Sometimes I think, like, in the pursuit of, like, making a video game into a sport, they just, like, make some pretty bad calls, but...
And Gabe was saying that Jump Force is no longer on digital stores.
Huh. It's not on... What do you... Really?
Yeah, I read that and I was like, whoa, really?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Jump Force. I mean, obviously you need a NASA supercomputer to play it.
Yeah.
Unless you turn the graphics down to nothing, but, I would also bet that...
License is expiring, he says.
Really?
Heck if I know, man. That's interesting.
Let me see.
Obviously, like, we still have it on Steam, but...
So... Oh yeah, Jump Force is no longer available on the Steam store.
Yeah.
Fucking bizarre.
I guess because their licenses on, like, specific anime IPs ran out, and now they can't sell the game.
That's so strange.
Because that's crazy.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah,
You
Gabe
can't...
says this is typical of anime-based games.
Well, no, hold on. Let me read this. At least let the... This is a review. At least let the people buy the DLC that still own the game. That's a negative review.
Yeah, because I imagine, like, the DLC would also have character IPs that they no longer can sell.
Because, yeah, I was thinking about getting the DLC, and I was like, nah. But it's not like I would never get it.
Well, we got the DLC of the characters that we liked.
I had the season pass or something. I think there was stuff beyond that.
We got Yugi and Kaiba. We don't need the rest of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that is interesting.
Yeah,
Piracy.
that is really interesting. Well, at least we got it on this account.
Yeah. God. Like, there is some talk about, like... It basically doesn't exist yet, right? But, like, there's some talk about what the value of a Steam account is. And, like, what... Because like, you know, there's people who are like, well, you're going to pass on your Steam account to your kids. And it's like...
Yeah.
I never really thought about it like that.
I gotta hide a lot of shitty games from them.
You can remove from your account.
Yeah, I remove it from the list, but...
If you have any fucking hentai dating sims, you can delete those.
Yeah, you're gonna wanna get rid of those. I think if you re-download Steam, they all, like, pop up again, though?
No, you can permanently remove some games from your account.
Oh, really?
Even if you've paid for them, you can, yeah.
Nice.
You're still going to hell, but... No, just... I'm kidding.
Not the same as getting baptized, but... Okay, so these types of checkpoints are usually outside a boss room.
Relics can replace your dragon heart? Okay. Equip them in your inventory slot. Okay, but do I have any? Why are you giving me this? Relic fragments. Slotting fragments into relics enhances their fragments can be discovered. Okay.
Anyway. So, boss must be pretty close by. That is my assumption, anyways. What's this? Oh, it's just nothing. It's just random mechanics. Cool. Oh. I see enemies.
Yeah, to be honest, I think this fucking pistol might be better than the heavy machine gun.
You might be right, but I did upgrade this one, so.
Yeah, you got the sunk cost.
You can remove the upgrades, I believe, and put them on a different gun, but I'm not 100% sure. I never really selected the option of removing the upgrades.
Okay, so that is better. That like just blasting them. Just now, that is higher DPS, but you know, at a distance, this pistol is like pretty not terrible. Like you don't have to wait to get your shots on target.
Who did it? I don't know who. Oh, it's right above us. I can't even see him because they're so far above our heads. Goddamn. That's really annoying, actually. These enemies were not made for these, like, ceilings.
You want to get healed?
Sure.
Rather play J-Star's Victory versus J-Stars?
Yeah, I have heard good things about that.
Oh, that's going back the way we came.
Yeah. So maybe it's this
But
way?
this guy dropped scrap, so I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I found something. Press E to play. So is this like a voice recording or something? That's what I'm thinking.
Oh fuck.
Hey, we're doing something, buddy. Look at it.
Nice. So they're copying like the like ethos of Dark Souls 2.
Yes.
Nothing lasts forever, man. Heat death of the universe.
Everything is cycles, man.
Yeah, it's fucking
Cycles.
super gay.
You can't prevent the flow of the world. You can only like prolong.
I was watching some like Vsauce or whatever the science channel is where the guy's bald and has a beard. He was like, oh man, you can't stop the heat death of the universe. See, there's this science fiction story where they couldn't come up with a solution, and it's like,
I saw it in a movie, man.
if you have all the tools of your imagination at your disposal, and you can't come up with a way to solve the heat death of the universe, you're a moron.
Yeah, really.
We vaguely understand how galaxies are like formed or how universes are formed and end, so therefore it should not be difficult at all to I guess we're doing this. It should not be difficult at all to apply infinite technology to solving that problem. I mean, like, I mentioned that to my friend John, and he was like, that's stupid. I mean, couldn't you just start up a star? Like, couldn't you just figure out how to reinvigorate a star? Or, like, create a star from scratch?
Well, that didn't work. Do we need a key or something before we can progress?
I guess so. This is visual storytelling.
Yeah, right.
All the dumb bullshit your character says, he can't say, it's locked.
Like, I certainly pick up a lot of items. I didn't see anything.
We invade another universe and steal their heat. It's like,
Yeah, why don't you
hey...
just do that?
It's like, hey, so you're not made in the image of God, are you? Glorp, glorp, glorp. Yeah, that's what I thought. Gonna have to kill you and your entire species, pal.
I'm sorry about this. But maybe next time we should just be human instead. Okay, there's stuff down here. I don't know if we're supposed to draw. Oh, okay.
Nope. We're not. Bum, bum, bum.
Alright.
What happens to you when I die? Oh, I can watch you.
Wait.
Specutatu.
It got like much more Dark Souls like when we have like the bonfire sitting at thing. Well, I guess let's walk around and see if we can find some sort of key or something. Something to move forward. Maybe I can climb up
shit.
here. No, I can't.
So, hang on for a second.
Interact with that.
I'm curious.
Oh, I can interact with this.
So regeneration, do they mean...
Ah, that's what I was supposed to do. Like,
Oh, so my whole health bar can be recovered? Oh, shit.
give me a sec. I have to inspect an item in my inventory so that I can get the key to open this door. Inventory. Inspect. Ah, yes. Okay. Alright. That didn't do anything. What the heck? What does it want me to do? I thought that it was just going to let me place it into the thing and then the door would open. But it didn't do that. It's kind of confusing.
One of the
Maybe we
5
need,
keys
like-
required.
Yeah, right.
That's what it says in its description.
Alright, fine.
That would be a funny joke, but unfortunately that's just the truth of this godforsaken thing.
You son of a bitch.
The short story you refer to, Adam, is probably Isaac Asimov's classic The Last Question. Possibly. I think it's also the one where they shovel oxygen.
So I guess we're just looking around to find more of those objects?
Dude, is an
that-
iron star a real term? Bro? That is a fucking cool concept. That's a cool term. Iron star. Oh, you fucking bitch. I'm gonna mace the shit out of you. Flail, whatever. It's not my fault. This is a mace attached to a flail.
Yes, it's kind of both.
Like-
so.
Normal flails are balls. This is a mace flail,
Acceptable terms.
also known as the male. Oh, behind us. Shit.
Alrighty. Oh, good night, Gabe. We'll see you next time.
Hey, and welcome, David Myers. In theory, yes, but eventually all matter will be non-fusible. I mean, according to fucking who? Humans that don't know anything about making stars?
That's a good point. Alright. Now.
We're like thinking in a scale of trillions of years,
Yeah.
and it's like there's no fucking shot that we're not gonna have crazy advanced technology beyond
current comprehension.
it's like the tools that we work with are going to change. So like in that story he's got a shovel. That's also like are we like assuming that we're not gonna understand how to put things together at the molecular level in a household sense? Like in a billion years? Forget about like the trillions that it'll take for the galaxy to die. I mean, are we even gonna be dealing with tools in like an innate sense? Like we understand that by like selective breeding. Oh shit! Putting down a heal spot because I have to. Oh shit! Where's this loser gone to? Oh, he's staying right there. One on the ground, coming up here. Oh, behind you. Okay. There he is. Oh, back on the ground. Okay, so if you pick that up, I also get it. Cool.
Skill. Healing Shield.
Dude, Rodney McKay is... That's the...
The medic expels healing energy to shield all allies for 100% of their max health for 10 seconds. While shielded, allies regenerate 26% of their max health over the duration. Should I put it on?
Oh, is that... Are you swapping out your ability for a new one?
Yeah. I think that it is the implication. I don't think you can have both unless I'm supposed to like wire them to some...
I don't know. Well, here's a question. Are you equipping them or like?
Yeah, I'm selecting.
Okay.
The skill. So.
Okay. So
You
select
think I
it.
should
Yeah.
try it?
Yeah. Of course. I don't. Yeah. I don't. I think you're wrong. I think.
So now Q is that skill.
Oh, okay. So you can't toggle between them.
I don't think so. Unless there's some sort of secret way of doing it.
Let me see. Options, controls. Ability 1, ability 2. So hit C.
It could also be something that you like.
Maybe you.
Later on.
Yeah.
You hold two skills. Oh no! Okay. I use it on this one that's opposite to my icon. I think. Is that what this? No.
What does that say? Engram required secondary archetype?
Yeah. Okay. So that's what it is. So in order to get a second skill going, you need.
That's a secondary archetype, so that'd be another class. That'd be like
Yeah.
a subclass.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah, it's a little bit.
That's interesting. Yeah, but okay. Could I have a menu and then C doesn't do anything?
No.
Check here. Options. Options, and then controls at the top. And then scroll down. So, see how it says ability 1, ability 2? I assume at some point...
At some point you get another... the ability to use another ability.
Yes.
But not for now. It looks like they just dump whatever controls they put into the game into the controls. So...
An iron star is a hypothetical type of compact star that could occur in the universe in the extremely far future after 10 to the 1,500 power years.
Iron star collapses.
Okay. I don't know where we've been.
Well, right now we're just looking for like those objects, as far as I know.
Yeah, but I don't know where we've been in the tower to look, because none of the map seems to be unexplored.
Yes.
But have we been out here?
We gotta go the opposite over here. Whoop. And over here, I believe we entered when we got into this area. So, kill this guy over here. And
The amount of technology, like Warhammer 40k is kind of a frustrating setting because the amount of technology we'll have in 40,000 years will be so fucking advanced. Like a ballistic weapon in 40k is like an 80 caliber machine gun or something. But really, a ballistic weapon in sci-fi seems like it would be a lot more like Mass Effect, where they're using the hyperdrive technology in their gun to propel the bullets, which is fucking bonkers. And then, like, in order to have bullets that will stand up to the forces, they're using like tungsten. And then they're also, so the bullets don't just shoot through everything ever and have like a tremendous collateral damage impact. They're shaving off like slices of metal that are like thinner than a grain of sand from like a big block. So they have like 200,000 shots before they need to replace their tungsten block.
nice.
It's like super cool. Oh, is this an elevator we've been? I think this goes to the door,
we're going
right?
backwards, right? To see if we missed something or went over something. Or... yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember where we got the first one, honestly.
But like we already understand that like atoms make up objects. How long until we're working with atoms to like manufacture stuff, right? And then how long after that until we're using that in the house? Like in the home we're using that stuff. Like we're molecularly putting together objects. And then we already understand that like by selective breeding you can have these like, super duper like dogs and animals and humans even. And that's just with like vaguely controlling like what has babies with what. Wow. I put down a heal spot, but I don't know if it's like super safe for you to go to. You don't have to. Well, I don't know. I don't know if like rezzing me is like the move.
Well, now like this guy is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try and crawl someplace. I don't know.
I'm probably gonna.
Yeah.
I was not confident in my ability
So you could like, we already know, how to like improve life from like a very basic standpoint. Imagine if you extended that further to like, how much we could improve life by like we already kind of understand how to mess with genes and like people being born like biologically will be so advanced, like the materials we're producing will be so advanced, like in the future we're probably going to be like, wow, I can't believe we had armor that had space between the atoms. That's crazy. Anything could just cut things in half. That's insane. To think, and to think in like a, even a million years, we wouldn't understand how to stop the heat death of the universe and or create new universes or galaxies or whatever. It's kind of preposterous.
I guess we can look at our maps and like see all the areas that we haven't explored yet in red. Maybe those are our clues.
Homo sapiens 1.52. Yeah.
It looks like there's this one area, I assume that's like behind the door or something though. And then there's this other area down below another section. I don't know how you get there though. I don't see any like connecting paths leading there. So
Gotta go down?
The...
Oh, there is actually something under there. That was very cool. I didn't expect there to be an animation for that.
Oh, okay. So you get down there by going up. There's an elevator that connects down there, and then there's... I mean, you can look at your map, too. I'm trying to look at, like, the red areas, because I figured that those are the places that we need to go to, like, finish what we're doing. But I also wonder if those are the places that we can't go just because, they're blocked off.
Just look at where we were 200 years ago. We barely understood electricity, now we split atoms. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine in another 200 years we're going to have some crazy advanced stuff. I think the most important thing, though, is probably societal technology. Because obviously we've suffered from a deficit of societal technology.
Died?
Yes.
What the heck are you going around dying for, huh?
Yeah, I think we had currently we're suffering from having bad society technology. Because we've got all sorts of, like, people, like, chopping their cocks off and stuff. It's not good. Oh, fuck. So you were saying we had to go down.
It is the area that's blocked off from us where we haven't been before. So this is like kind of frustrating game design. To your point before, it's probably because they didn't bother actually designing the levels. Just added
it's
some
all random?
randomization
Yeah.
factor to it. I like it when actual people design the levels, because it makes it easier for like people to play the game.
It's also not guaranteed that it's possible, right?
Yeah.
Like whenever there's random elements designing a dungeon, sometimes it won't work, and you don't know because you've never done it, you've never beaten it before, so you don't know if it's.
You're right. Like I don't know how to play.
Like I don't know if it's us not knowing where to go, or if it's like not possible to complete. Because I'm confused enough that I'm not
so, like,
sure.
all the red areas in this tower that we're in right now, they're all blocked off. Like, we can't go to them because we don't have whatever we need, whatever keys we need to get into them. Where those keys are, I don't know.
Social engineering will be our best way of hacking, and AI will be too stinking good at it. No, I'm not talking about that. I mean, like, social technology as in, like how we get along as a society. Like, I'm a bit cynical. I kind of look at, like, Christianity as social technology. The shift from like Earth Mother religions to Sky Father religion.
Just an effect that didn't go away. Okay.
So currently we have like sort of a problem with social stuff. You have quite a bit of a problem with social stuff, I would say. A lot of like suicidal, like people, like ideologically like suicidal people, like death culty stuff, where people are like, we need to reduce the population of humans, etc. Like
everyone, don't have babies.
Right. So
don't try to be happy. It is bad for the environment.
So no, like granted, people who think like that, it's probably partially genetic, and if they don't have kids, then we don't have a problem anymore. Because the people who want...
They're trying to drag other people down with them.
Yeah,
that's the
but
issue. It's
not working, and the people who want to have kids are going to have kids, and so probably it's not a huge problem. There's going to be a huge, like, culling of trash out of our genetic material from this whole thing. People who are like... As long as it continues on the same track, if someone manages to convince some feminist leader that, like, having babies is the most feminist thing ever, then we're going to have some bigger fucking problems. But as long as they're big fans of abortion, I think everything's going to be swimming in, 20, 30 years. I think we're going to have a,
Okay. So, I guess we can try teleporting to the beginning of this area and just looking around to see if we find one of those things.
So, you know what? Let's, can we warp places? Like, because the quest marker was saying that we should, pointing to the plains outside the tower, so maybe we have to explore a lot and find lots of other stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. So let's see what we can do.
I don't know, return to Ward 13, I guess? And then go back to the plains, and then go back to the tower after.
So they didn't make warping easy, I guess.
They're
just like, no, you can only warp to specific places.
I think they want you to, like, re-clear the tower once you have, the keys. I don't know if there's stuff you want to do in the hub world, but...
That doesn't matter to me. So, like, at the beginning?
So Phantom Wasteland seems to be where the quest marker is pointing to, so that might be where these keys we have to find are. Oh, it's after 12, so...
Yeah. So we should be wrapping up sometime soon.
Oh, we could like, wrap up.
Like, look around for a bit.
Okay. I'm not opposed to wrapping up, like, now-ish.
Yeah, I mean...
So we went into this tower, I guess? It's kind of... I never, like, looked up at what we're dealing with, but that is interesting.
Oh, I thought we went left.
We did, but maybe we looped around into... Oh, maybe we entered the smaller tower over there.
Yeah.
I hate these big things with the shield. It's a pain in the ass.
Huge pain in the ass.
But yeah, I mean, like, I'm currently writing a sci-fi thing, and I think social technology is something that I didn't really think about until I played Stellaris, and it was like a tech tree, right? Um, and then I was like thinking about it, I was like, yeah, what does that look like? And I was thinking like, so we have online dating, right, which is trash, of course. But what if it worked? Right? What if it was like
What if it was perfect?
what if it was efficient and like worked better? Like I mean, like I met the girl of my dreams, lived far away through like online dating. Wouldn't have ever met Trisha otherwise, right? But you know, so I had like a success story. I think most people are miserable on online dating and they hate it and it makes them hate women and society and everything.
On there are like on there to just hook up.
I don't know. I don't know if that's
Hey, you're lonely.
I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I think certainly the longer you're on online dating without any amount of success, the more jaded, the more like you yeah, ghost guy up there.
Yeah, of course. Right when I'm loading.
I know, same.
Ooh, you got me good.
I was expecting you to use your new power.
I forgot about it, honestly.
Okay. So anyway, you know, online dating sucks.
Yes.
Not what I'm trying to talk about. Um, oh, you need the ammo?
Sorry.
I'll just use the pistol.
No, you can go get the ammo.
No, you already picked it up. There's no ammo.
Oh.
It's okay. Who needs ammo? I have a pistol.
So I guess let's go
But-
right this time.
But like, what if online dating worked? What if there was like a actually effective technology that people? Oh yeah, there's a tower over there that we must have gone in before.
On the left, but we can go to this
So, are we supposed to be picking up a key in each tower or something? Because we didn't find anything in that tower.
one. Well, we got a key somehow.
But we that was in the beginning of the area.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
I don't know.
So I think
Maybe
we're
we
supposed
pick up the
to.
keys in this tower and then go to the other tower. This
This
level should
is
have been designed by a person.
so. This is the main tower. I think the tower that we were in.
It's like a side quest.
No, I think that's where you get the one of the 5 keys to open this tower.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh shit, one of these guys.
I'm gonna drop a heal spot.
I'm
Fuck.
gonna put up the shield.
Nice.
Nothing can kill us now, babe.
So when we first entered the area, we dealt with a weird-looking statue thing. That gave us a key. I think in the tower, that spot we had to drop down to that we couldn't get into, I believe that is where we would get the key from that tower, but we couldn't access it. We required some kind of red key, so maybe we get that in another tower? I do not know. Anyway, what I was saying before is, in my own sci-fi thing that I'm working on, I wanted to kind of examine what it would look like if there was like an actual like social technology, if like someone was developing a better version of online dating, not one that made you more money by getting people addicted to like the endorphins of swiping left and swiping right. What if you had a technology that actually got people together effectively and like essentially discovered who would fall in love with who? And because this is important for a society, because married people are more efficient. Like paired up humans are more, they're just better. Like there's all these studies that like men that are married, they make more money, they're better workers. You want your employees to be married. That's like an older concept where it's like, this employee is good, but I need him to get a wife so that he'll turn into like a great employee. Okay, we've got the
That's interesting.
fuck?
Okay.
drain cubes? Okay, so they're... Okay, so they're possessing things! Do you have some kind of healing thing you want to use?
I'll use your shield.
Okay, we need to kill this guy up here, and that... Oh, I'm out of ammo. Only my girlfriend let me pick up more ammo.
I really wish I didn't have to use all my ammo on this one guy.
Fuck. So, my trash aim. Fuck. Leave me. Seems like it was doing more and more damage the more it was doing damage to us. So, anyway, wow,
Well, that was interesting.
they just like dump you out on the spikes. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to look at that in my sci-fi. Is like, if there was a organization or like a military or whatever, I won't get into the specifics, but let's say there's some sort of collective of some sort, right? Organization or whatever, that's trying to be as successful as possible, as efficient as possible. They would have a vested interest in making sure that all of the people that were a part of their organization were married and happy, because that makes people more efficient. And I think it's hard for people sometimes to imagine something positive in a science fiction, because
They see
we're
the future
not-
as like a negative thing.
yeah, because we're not in the 50s anymore, and the future is no longer bright because the boomers ruined everything. But I don't think that it's necessarily a certainty that we can't turn the world around and see a better future. So I try and kind of pair that sort of negativity, that sort of cyberpunky kind of view of the future with more positivity. There's
More defiance against it.
yeah, because I think both things are a reasonable projection of the future, that we might still see both. But I think something people kind of shy away from or don't often conceptualize when thinking about the future is the potential for just intoxicatingly happy things. And I don't know, I think sometimes people look at that as like, oh, I would be plugged into a VR where I would just have serotonin pumped into my brain and just be super happy. But I don't know, I think there's so much more mankind could get out of technology. You know, if you imagine like a super happy person, like maybe the ideal thing is like you own a castle in the wilderness, in a beautiful idyllic landscape, and have like a dozen kids. Well, in a science fiction universe, like, you know, in the far-flung future, you could not only have a castle, as the cost of materials and land becomes cheaper as terraforming and etc. becomes much cheaper, like fabrication and whatever. You could have a whole planet to yourself and have, you know, more than a dozen kids. There would be no reason to grow old, and so you could have like sets of kids. and then they could have their own castles on your planet, etc. And that's kind of that's a very uncomfortable concept, probably more uncomfortable than more horrifying concepts, because people are perhaps more uncomfortable with positivity. And I don't know if that's always been the case for society. I don't know. I would be really curious to like live in like the 1950s and 40s and see how people
Just
like
compare it, yeah.
Yeah, see like if people were always uncomfortable with happiness.
Well, I do definitely know the Great Depression was not a good time to spout out happy stuff. It's like one of the biggest complaints, one of the reasons why It's a Wonderful Life didn't do well in the theaters when that came out is because people critiqued it for being too optimistic. Which is a kind of a strange critique, but you know, it came out during a time when people were just all depressed and like kind of pessimistic, you know? They were like, oh, it's not fair that it all works out for that guy, or whatever. Ugh. He should just be sad and kill himself. I'm a cranky old guy complaining about a Christmas movie. Anyway, I think we can probably wrap up stream soon because it's getting kind of late. I don't want to run this game for too long.
No, I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Yeah. I'm feeling done myself.
So, world can become better with society, blah blah blah. Just to transform. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do see a lot of I do see a lot of positive change. I think there's a lot of people like very fed up with this stuff. A lot of people compare this time we're going through now to pre-Skyfather religions, like with the Earth Mother cults, etc. Now, I'm not the right person to ask about exactly how that worked, but essentially there was once a religion before recorded history, which people understand to have functioned based on shame and based on sexual deviancy. And people draw a lot of parallels to what we're dealing with now. And, you know, I'm not super great on timelines, but that's like tens of thousands of years that was a thing. So now if we're dealing if it's it frightens me that it might be cyclical, that we might eventually, after we're done dealing with this version of our Earth Mother cult, we might end up dealing with it again in some period of time. I kind of don't think so, though, because now we're much better at recording history, and people are very
Although there's also false history out there, I suppose, which is
Yeah,
something that we'll have to learn how to combat.
but people are very excited to imagine that, like, the world will be obliterated and then, science stuff won't work anymore. Probably not. Probably we'll keep all the records from now, and we'll understand history much more clearly than we did before we had, like, written language, if I had to guess. So, you know, if the records were better, we probably would never have gotten into this situation, I would guess. Or maybe we would have, I don't know. But I kind of suspect that once we're done dealing with this situation, we're never going to have this problem again. And I hope that's the case. I see a lot of people who haven't been sufficiently indoctrinated say stuff that they believe to be an obvious truth. Or even people that have been indoctrinated, they're like, you know, like I always say, I like when I've listened to the Whatever podcast, I'll occasionally hear these like stupid California girls say stuff where they're like, you know what I think? maybe it's not that great to have sex with like random guys and never have kids. Maybe we would be happier if we just like had babies. I know it's like a crazy thought, and then they're like, yeah, I mean, you would, right? And or they'll say stuff where they're like, you know, I kind of feel like feminism isn't really that much about like women like being happy. It kind of just is about like making you do stuff that you don't want to do. And like, you know, there'll be this girl and there was like, oh yeah, my therapist said that because my breakup was really bad, I need to have sex with random people until I can no longer feel connection to other people. But I kind of didn't want to, and I don't know if it was like a good thing. And then they're like slowly coming to the realization, like, man, this whole like thing is bad. I think people sort of there's like kind of an innate truth to like what people like the state people want to be in, and I think you need a lot of indoctrination to put people into a different state. And while that indoctrination has been sufficient, like recently, like the last whatever time period, I don't think that that's something that is natural to humans. So I don't really think like when I imagine the far-flung future, I don't think it's really reasonable to imagine the entirety of humanity is just one downward spiral into degeneracy when it's very clear that no matter where you put concrete over, I see trees like sprouting out through it. I think even the most oblivious people will they'll say stuff where they're like, I don't know, this kind of seems weird. They're like, I kind of think it's good to get exercise or something like that. And it's like, yeah, I mean, even with this giant blanket of indoctrination in a digital age when indoctrination is like potentially as effective as it ever will be, people are still resistant to it. So I think there's a lot of cause to be optimistic despite the world being kind of poopy, There's big signs of stuff getting better all around the world. A lot of different like polling numbers in different like European countries kind of suggest that there's like a big right swing and everything. So
yeah.
Kind of wish we could plug Reaper at the end. Nah.
Well, I guess we can plug The Way Along Back. Issue 3 is up on BurningstarComics.net. Go check it out if you haven't already. Go get caught up on the series and get your dose of wholesome romance. Yeah, but I'm pretty ready to get to bed, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, good night, Love to Draw. And good night to all ye chat. Have a fantastic rest of your night onward into the weekend, I suppose. Oh, well, Fridays with Dannphan is tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
I'll see you again then.
Yeah, I feel like it's so... Yeah, I feel like people are so resistant to the idea of like positivity. It's like people are so fixated on negativity a lot of times, but it's very frustrating in a way. But I mean, I don't know. To some extent, I guess like it's good that people sort of focus on the negative.
It's at least good that people they see the potential for things to be better and they want it to be better.
Yeah.
At the very least.
I find Doomers to be very frustrating because it's like
same.
They claim to be against all of this stuff, but they're working for it by being like, no, world's gonna be dead and terrible.
Yeah,
no.
They're feeding into it. They're basically just giving up.
Yeah, I mean, it essentially is just being a loser and a coward because you don't want the responsibility of having to like do anything or hope, and you're
like
terrified of disappointment.
It's like the equivalent of just like throwing your hands up and just being like, "Yep, I give up. All the crazy people win. They can have the world. I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm just gonna mope about it and sulk."
But in reality, I mean, they're all gonna be gone, and like good normal people are gonna have kids. Oh, keep it open.
I'm not gonna close it all the way. I'm just
Okay.
closing it a little bit more.
So, anyway, I think there's a lot of cause to be optimistic about the future, and take that with you and keep it in your pocket, guys.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we'll be back streaming maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know. Trisha's probably gonna do her stream. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate you guys being here, and have a fantastic night.